Oh, geez. Hopefully nobody's on yet, because that probably just hurt everybody's ears. I dropped the phone. I'm so sorry, guys. We'll try and edit that out of the when I go live. All right, let's make sure that we're all on. Good evening. Good evening. Definitely let me know if you are here by giving me a thumbs up. I'm going to try. Yep, there we go. Now I've gotten it over here. Go mute everything so I can see all the chats. All right. I know this is a spur of the last moment type of thing. I was going to film all of this, but honestly, it would be just me like popping in and out of like the video, and I had a few minutes to go live, and I thought what better way to like memory plan than to like do it with you guys. So definitely let me know if you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you're from, all that kind of stuff. Let me know if you memory plan. I am going to go through a few of my things. So you kind of know what I'm doing and, you know, what I'm using, all of that kind of stuff. And hopefully my dog won't do too much of that. Hold on, let me get him under control. He wasn't supposed to do that. Wait, oh, you are. Yeah. He just tore up all the toilet paper. Jax, don't you know that toilet paper is precious nowadays? Goodness. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. Okay. So yeah, so definitely let me know in the chat where you're from and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to go through real quick and show you guys what I'm kind of working on. So right now I am working in my B6 Stalogy. I think it's a B6. Guys, don't get me wrong. I just started all this B6, B5, A9s, A5s type of thing. So you can see it's like as big as my hand type thing. I believe it's a B5. I'll look it up and make sure. I did change over to this from like the Happy Planner memory planner, just because this allows me to do a 1 day at a time, and then skip. Like if I don't have 1 day, it lets me skip, and I don't feel like there's like dead space or that I'm just having to fill space. So I am loving this. We are to April. You can see we're getting so nice and chunky. That is like so satisfying. And yeah, this thing has been like my little grace through this whole crazy time. Hey, Taylor, I was hoping you were going to be able to show up. I know that this was last second, so I was just like, oh, I hope that she is able. I know I'm doing this at 8 and on a Friday night, but oh, you guys, the dog. I'm going to have to like scream to my kid. JJ! Trying to scream away from you guys. Come get the dog! Okay, hopefully I didn't scream in your guys' ears. Anyways, so yeah, I just thought that instead of filming this, I am going to do a couple of days. You will see, like, I am behind. It's the 17th, and I'm only on the 3rd. I've been super busy with my, like, Etsy shop and everything else, so I'm a little bit behind, and I thought that this could be just a nice little, you know, plan. You don't have to take them outside, but okay. Hey, don't do that. Anyways, chat now that my dog and my child are gone, and we could just, you know, chat about things and memory plan. If you are a memory keeper, memory plan right along with me. So I love this washi. Please do not ask me where I got it from. Guess I have no idea. Ooh, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cut this, since I usually use a credit card and I can't do that live because I usually like chop that part out. Let's hope I have. Oh yeah, here we go. Gift card. I think I got this off of one of those washi sites. I cannot remember where I got this washi from, so please don't ask me where I did. But this is like how I kind of just letter, as you can see, like each month. Let's go back to March. March, I kind of started out with something. It's like exactly whatever I want to do. See, I started like hand lettering and then I moved over to this type of lettering. There's no rhyme or reason. Whatever I'm feeling like, whatever I'm practicing at that moment, I'm doing. So I am going to do a whole flip through of April or February and March. I don't think I've done February yet. So I will film that for you guys. But yeah, I was going to do that tonight also, but I figured I'm just going to come on and do it this way. So, but this month I'm kind of trying to learn how to do this lettering. So that's what I'm practicing now. I think I am going to switch over how I'm doing the numbers, but for the most part, I'm going to keep it that way. So yeah. So I have a few people watching. I don't probably expect a ton of people to show up to this, but today was a day that I had to get a video up and I figured, why the heck not? So let me know if you guys have any questions at all. And we'll get those all answered for you. Otherwise, how is everybody doing during this absolutely crazy time? My family and I are doing okay. As most of you know, my husband has lost his job indefinitely. So that's kind of scary, but we're working through it. He's already gotten one job offer. Unfortunately, we had to turn down. It was just way too low. And I know a lot of people will probably be like, oh my God, you shouldn't be turning down anything. But at this point in time, we have to be smart and can't just take anything. And it was his first offer. So I told him it's okay. He was kind of freaking out that he was turning down an offer also, but gotta be smart. That one would have not helped our family at all. So is what it is. All right. Doo-doo. This lettering is where I would like to get a lot better at, for sure. You never know where to put the little things at. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I have the numbers that I did want to go. Yeah. Oh, I will show you guys this. So, I still use all of the Happy Planner stickers when I memory plan. So these are the ones that I kind of have out. So I have spring, obviously, since it is spring, dates and holidays, fun florals, floral memories, everyday memories, memory planning, and then holidays, since we have a little bit of Easter in there, and then a year of memories. So I just kind of pick and you'll see me like kind of float through these. I just always have them off to the side. I don't use them a ton, but if I have a little bit of extra space that I need to do. Oh, thank you, Bama fan. They will. And that's what I did tell him is like doors will keep opening. So see like how I kind of just use them in spots. If I remember that there's something in there like that, this was a good day for us. So they will keep opening and they will, half the country's not even open right now is what I keep on telling him. Like, y'all, you got to remember, like half of this world is not even open at this point. So like, give yourself a second. He just has never not had a job. So it's a very weird time for him. So just brought the Cricut. I am waiting for it to arrive. I want to purchase some of, oh, yay. Yes. So Taylor, I'll work with you, love, because I believe that you'll probably be one of my first like Cricut, and especially since you're going to be like a newbie at it all, it'll be a good lesson for both of us. But what you're going to have to do is, what I believe is make a blackout version of it. I believe that's how the Cricut works. And if you can't figure it out, I will make the blackout version for you and send it over. So, and then I'll just add it into the listing also, so everybody has it. So we'll get you through it. I swear. We will get you through it. So, okay, this is going to be the hard part because I meant to go through and label all of these. And I did not on my phone, and my phone is what I'm using to video. So hopefully I can remember when all of these pictures are from. But I have already obviously printed these out. I just use Pick Stitch on my phone. Yeah, Pick Stitch, I think it is. And put them out on my Canon Selfie. And I just found out that I am out of ink, so that was kind of devastating. Yeah, let me know. I will help you through all of that. That's no big deal. We can get that going. Yeah, so I kind of just go through and do it that way. And we might, most likely I'm going to have to probably look up and see. I accidentally printed this picture twice. Whoops. But yeah, I got to get more ink. I have paper, but I don't have ink. And that's not good because everything on Amazon right now is not shipping for like a month. How are you getting your Cricut so quickly? Did it only take the 2 days? Because even like I'm kind of afraid for my Etsy shop because I am going to run out of mailers, and it says that it's going to take almost like 2 or 3 weeks for the mailers to get here. So I'm kind of like, ugh. Sorry guys, I had to drink my Coke. Okay, so April 3rd, if I remember right. I wonder if I can look at the same time. Okay, sorry. I unconnected. That was me. Okay, so you can't do that. I was going to go look and see. Oh, maybe that's right. That's probably why. Because you ordered it right from Cricut. Yep, that is why. Completely. I understand. Yep, everything from Amazon is like forever long. So, okay. So, gosh, I hope I can remember what days these were. I meant to go through and date them on the back of them, and I didn't do that. And as you just seen, I cannot go into my phone and get the dates for these, or it knocks me off. So that's sucky. It is what it is. I'll try and remember my best, and I'll go probably on my thing, on my Facebook, and some of them will be there. Some of them, not all of them, because I don't upload all of my pictures, obviously, to Facebook. Okay, so that's all I have to do for that. Okay, I believe the only thing I had for the 3rd was this one. So this is my little guy. Let's see what the 3rd was. It was a Friday. So this is my little guy, and this is just a picture he had to do for school. And I'm going to see if I can see things and make sure. Oh, jeez. I'm here, guys. I'm just checking. I'm checking. Yep, this was April 3rd. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so he had to write a little letter or a little story or whatever, but I just like to document this stuff. This is obviously a whole new life for us. And this homeschooling thing, is anybody else homeschooling their child? Like, and I'm obviously homeschooling my my 12-year-old and my 7-year-old. My 12-year-old is just fine. So he can pretty much do anything he wants, like, and he gets all of his stuff done. It's my 7-year-old that he has ADHD and is just not the most productive person by himself. So we have to help him along a little bit. So I will then write a little bit here, which I will do here in a minute. I have so much stuff on my desk right now. Oh, there's my washi. I'm like trying to go through everything. So this is the good thing about this book also, is if I only have one little picture and one little story, then I just mark off the next day and we keep on going. And that way, like I said, I didn't have 1.5 million things for that day. And yeah, we just keep right on going. Okay, so now if I remember right, I didn't have, oh, this is going to be so bad not being able to see my phone. Let's see. Right, the third, fourth. Yep. This stinks, guys. I should have done this beforehand. I'm horrible. Okay, anyways, we're going to go on and just label. I was not prepared like I should have been. So this one, you're going to see how much I struggle with lettering, even though everybody thinks that I don't struggle with lettering. I still do. Especially on this side. So I will say that, and I have said it before, that memory keeping on this side of the book is a lot more difficult, obviously, than the other side. The other side is much easier. There's no pictures. There's no stickers from, you know, all this. So I have said it before, and I will say it again. It is a bit of a struggle doing it. As you can see, like I'm on the edge right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's see. Oh, that was way too far in right there. There we go. Okay. Sorry for like the helicopter ride over there. Anyways, like there's a picture right there, and yeah, it's hard. So my pen gets tripped up on it every single time. It stinks. But you know, what can you do? Okay. The 4th was the 4th is now a Saturday. And I don't even think like trying to see if my Google folders. Oh, maybe my Google folders will help. Might have just figured out how to figure this out. Here we go. Okay. Yep, that was the 3rd. Perfect. We went for a bike ride, and then the 4th, all I have on the 4th was a run. So actually a run right here. Perfect. And then the 5th. Okay, on the 5th, I have tons of pictures, so we will get over to the 5th on that. Okay, so I am using a corner rounder, as you can see here. I just like the look of it. I didn't in the beginning do this, but I've seen somebody else do it in theirs, and I just like the look of it a little bit better. So I said, hey, why not? And I found it. I couldn't believe I could find all that in my old scrapbooking stuff. So I brought that out, and I was like, hey, I've been trying to run a little bit. Let me tell you, it has been so massively cold here in Michigan. I haven't ran this whole entire week. I wish I would have started memory keeping. I know. So that is, don't feel weird. No, definitely start it now, Taylor. Like start it now, because this is honestly one things that I am so glad that I did have through all of this. So let me zoom you back. Well, no, let me zoom you back out so you can actually see it. So like, I seen this on Facebook. You can see this on my Instagram too. I went through and pulled out, like there was a ton more stuff in this, but I pulled out the ones that like kind of affected my life the most. And put this in here. so that like I knew that April was going to be the whole month shut down by this point. So I just wanted to document this, and like it is going to be crazy in a year to come back and like kind of remember this time. I have also documented, let me see, find it for you. Oh, actually, yeah. So I documented like, hopefully it looks like it's still going. Okay. I documented like that when our governor put us in a stay-at-home order, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully I'm not freezing. It's saying on my computer I'm freezing. But it looks like I'm still good here. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing, Elaine? So yeah, I did like doing that. I have now thought about even going further and like kind of like putting a timeline into here. And seeing if that works. Oh, you guys are gonna hear my dog bark. And seeing if that works. But I haven't quite figured out the logistics of all of that yet. So it is what it is. But definitely start one now. Like, it's not weird to start it and even backdate it a little bit. I mean, if you have picture, that's, as you can see, that's what I'm doing. I like to try and keep up on this as much as possible, but honestly, backdate it and, you know, print out some pictures and get to journaling. And this has been honestly one thing that I've been doing over here on the side. Like, now that, like I said, I'm homeschooling my kids, we've put up a table with our computers right in our living room. So over here, I've just been kind of over in my own little world. I'll put my headphones on and we will go to town. So it really has been a godsend, honestly. So, okay. I am going to write a little bit about this one real quick. I'm going to try not to bore you with all of the writing part of it, but I know that some people, excuse me, some people do like to see that part. So this is going to be just a real quick little insert about running and how it's clearing my mind. I've also gotten my pace way up. Don't look at that. That's embarrassing. But like this one, I just did this one like a week ago, I think, or something like that. And look at, I've got my pace way up. So pretty excited. So hopefully I don't get too quiet on you because I can't write and talk at the same time. So, or I get all messed up. I barely can write by itself. So I also write as I'm writing it that day. Mainly because, yeah, you guys are going to see all of my horrible handwriting when I'm not trying to be fast at it. So we're going to zoom out. Why is it doing that? I don't know why that's doing it like that. Sorry. When I'm not slowing down and like writing, but honestly, I haven't been, this is not the most perfect handwriting ever anyways. So it's okay. But a lot more this week. We had like the perfect weather this week. The weather was so good this week, and it's been so horrible last week. I want to get my all right, I really don't have that much more to talk about on April 4th. I'll write about April 3rd later. Like I said, I don't want to bore you too much with all of the, you know, that kind of part about, you know, that part of it. I'd rather show you guys the stickers and photos and all that kind of stuff. I will probably have to find a good big sticker to go down there. Just because I do know that April 5th is a pretty big day. We had a lot of stuff going on this day. Where is my, there he is. Where's my washi cutter or my gift card. This day we dyed eggs, I believe. Let me go back. Which one is my Google Calendar? Or no. This is the day we went for a walk. Yeah. So April 5th. No, we were just outside this day. Yeah, we were just outside. Actually, it was pretty chilly still on this day. It was a little bit sunshiny, but was chilly. So it is this picture. Yep. That picture, and then this picture is of my husband, and he was literally matching every single sock that we own. I don't know if we're the only household in the world that literally has baskets of socks everywhere. But we do. It's horrible. And my husband was like, we're done with that. Like, we are done with this. We are like, I have to put a stop to this. So I'm looking for one other picture in here of when I cooked my banana bread, and I don't see it in here. But yeah, so he was like going to town with that. So oh, it had to be after that day. Okay, there it is. So yeah, so he was going to town. So most of the time I just kind of overlap my pictures a little bit here to kind of fit them. And then in the evening, we did fried Oreos, and my husband made us his concoction. He's been like trying out a new drink every single night. He's been our little bartender for this quarantine. And I've also been kind of liking to do stuff kind of like that, where it's not so, oh, I have to get a takedown, where it's not every edge needs to be, just doing a little something creative. There's that. And then these two pictures. So put this one down first. Oops, I forgot to corner hole punch. And then, of course, in the description below, I will link all of these supplies. So if you ever need supplies from me and what I use, I will link everything as much as I can possibly link in the description below. Excuse me. And then I will just overlap pictures like this when there's like nothing on that spot that we really need. And hopefully get everything straight like I didn't just do. And that is one thing you do have to be extra, see, it's going to go down and not straight. You do have to be extra careful on these Stalogies and like the Hobonichis and everything, is that paper is pretty thin. So you do have to like make sure that everything is even and all that kind of stuff. And that one I did not. So I do want to get out my spring book. And this was the one right here. We were just enjoying the sunshine. Okay, so my date has to go there. We were literally just enjoying the sunshine outside. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me see. And I think in this one, I'm kind of looking for that. Let's see. Oh, I could have used well, where are those little things at? Where are those little rainbows at? How are you gonna put it out there and not have it on here? False advertisement. Which one do I want to get? Yeah, not that one. I knew that one. Well, I might not find it. Yep, I'm not gonna find it. What I'm looking for. Okay, it's no big deal. So using these memory keeping stickers, because I have so many sticker books, it definitely allows me to use my stickers that I definitely need to be using. So it's been crazy, like how much I don't use them. Okay, so I have that little bit of space right there. So I just want to continue the kind of transition type thing and put that there just for aesthetic type purposes. And it will break up like all of the writing and everything. So, but there was one, I think it's actually this one. I think it is this one. It has like, yes, something like this. Really wasn't a date night, but looking for more like champagne glasses. So, but I think I'm going to use this one. It's good food, good company. Kind of go off of that pink right there. And that's kind of just how I do this. I just kind of go by the seat of my plants. I don't really think about anything too much. And yeah. And label again. Hopefully, see how much easier it is over here on this side for me to do these things. That's probably the only complaint I have about the Stalogy. But I would probably have that on every book, because when you flip it in every book, oh, that R is so bad. See, guys, I'm not good at it all the time. Oh, and I just did that wrong. Trust me, whiteout is my best friend in this memory planner. Whiteout is my best friend. All right, I think I'm going to stop for half a second here in 1 second and maybe try and go invite some more Facebook groups over. Definitely share this. If you have a group that you're in right now, definitely share this. If you think that there is somebody, I would love, love, love if you would hit share, and definitely give me a thumbs up and everything else. That would help my channel so much. You all have been helping my channel so much lately. It has been honestly a godsend. Everybody has been so amazing. I have grown so much. I think we're almost to 3,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. I'm so excited. But all right, there's April 5th. All right, let's all take a nice, I wish I should have gotten a drink. I definitely should have gotten a nice alcoholic beverage, but my husband is. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like me to see, more of the journaling, because I just don't think that you guys want to probably sit here and just go through my journaling process with me. I think you'd rather just like kind of do this part with me and see how I like put the pictures down. And then if anything on Instagram or I am, like I said, still going to film like my flip through of March. I can do a flip through what I'm through at this point. So definitely let me know. And I would put that all up for you guys. So I am just going to move past. At least I'm getting the pictures down, and you guys, that's how you can like see my process through all of that. And then if I do have a little bit of time at the end to do more journaling, we'll go back and we'll do some more journaling. So the 6th looks like I ran again, and I don't have that much stuff on the 6th. It looks like I filmed, and I'm not sure what I did. Oh, I did that one. Looks like I did a little bit of this. But other than that, I have, looks like 2 pictures. Oh, don't know why I flipped back. For April 6th. So we'll probably just do a half a page. I have these 2 pictures. This is my oldest son. He was doing a science project for us on buoyancy. And then the puppy was just completely laid out, and he was giving him belly rubs and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was cute. So, and they kind of went together. So that was good. So I think we'll just, actually, I think I'll go with this one too. Again, no rhyme or reason. Kind of just what I feel. This was actually a screenshot because I did a video of this, and it was a screenshot of the video. So that's why you see that little spot in the bottom. I do think I will try and at least keep the washi though consistent through this whole thing. I do change it up on like which, like, oh, that's way too close. I do change it up on like where I put the washi and where I put the date. Oh, we made it. But I don't necessarily want to change my washi. I want that to be consistent. I was changing it like I was changing it because I couldn't find like what I liked. And so I was changing it with like every spread. But at this point, I'm trying to keep it consistent. Now, I am also trying to keep my pictures on opposite sides, like so that I don't bulk up one part of my book is so much. But that really also is not like the biggest part, because honestly, I just cut those for that. So I would have liked them to go here, but it's totally fine over here. I'm thinking I want them more like that. So looks like I have a few new watchers. I would love if you would like to say hi over in the chat. Definitely let me know where you're from and if you memory keep and all that neat stuff and what you memory keep in. I have mentioned earlier in my video that I memory keep in a Stalogy, if you aren't recognizing this. And I switched over this year to this because I just could not keep up with a Happy Planner anymore. So I was looking for something a little bit different, and so far I'm loving this. So far I am loving this. So, all right, there's that. And actually, I'm going to put a little bit about him, and then I think I'm going to letter a boy and his dog down here. I don't really have too much to say about that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to letter real quick for you guys so you do see a little bit of it. But today, I make an egg float. Oh, that was supposed to be a U. See? It was supposed to be a U. There we go. using it. Then I'm a big fan of arrows. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to come up with some stickers for arrows for like journaling and all that kind of stuff. Just because I like them so much. So here I am just using the Tombow Flutasuco, however you pronounce that. I'm using the soft. I don't normally use, I haven't been using the soft. I'm always using the hard tip. But more and more I've been getting more used to this soft and I'm liking it a lot more. So, and then, okay, so a boy and his dog. Let's see how I want to do this. I think I want to go that, and then I want to get scripty. I don't think I want to get that scripty. And then I want to do and trust me, this puppy cannot go anywhere without this dude. They are attached. As much as JJ doesn't want to be attached to him, is a ton. That dog is attached to him. A boy and oh, messed up right there. That's sucky. That's okay. Perfect. Good enough. Nothing has to be perfect in this. Honestly, nothing. Just is a representation of every day. And I feel like at this point, I'm already documenting way more than a lot of people document. I'm trying to do every day. So let's see if I can spell this right today. This time. Might help if I stop talking. Oh, I see. I just did that wrong again. It's hard up here. I thought maybe I would get better at it as I kept on doing it, but so far not so much. April, where are we at? 6th? Yep. Didn't leave myself quite enough room. Oh, and we got to do it over here. Maybe if I do it with this, and then I left a ton of room over here. Oh, let's make sure that April 7th I have pictures. Nope, I don't. We go to April 8th. I thought there was a day. Yep, I thought there was a day. Okay, moving on. So April 8th. I don't know if I like that either. One day I'll get this together. Ooh, a few more people are popping in. Hello, hello to all the new. We are just memory planning today. We're just doing a chatty little memory plan. and having a good time, except for April 8th. I have a ton of pictures for again. Okay. So if I get caught doing something like this, where I have like lots of pictures, and I won't exactly fit this wouldn't have been ideal. Unfortunately, I should have planned. Sometimes I do look ahead and plan a little bit better for this, because that means like I'll put one picture here and then like a couple of pictures here, and then I'll half it again. Or I am trying to do one day a sheet. But obviously, like I said, this is more fly by the seat of my pants. Like I like when like all one day is on here. But again, I'm not like going to freak out if it's not like that. So, it is what it is, and we move forward. So what I will do here is, let's see here. And actually see, and then the 10th, I also have a few pictures, but the 10th, actually, I didn't ever get to. Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? Yep, so this picture is this day, is the 8th. We had a big storm. Actually, I think that honestly, this was like midnight. Wonder, let's see if I can get. Nope, it was. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. So it must go morning, night. Okay. That wasn't. That was at night. Okay. So I don't have like a morning picture per se, which is fine again. But I think I'm gonna cut this one down. So I have this picture actually, and then this picture today, and then this picture. Lots of pictures. For this day. We went on like a big long run. I actually ran this day too, so I'm surprised I didn't screenshot my run. Because we then went for like I went for a 2-mile walk, a run, and then went for a 2-mile walk that day. Like I said, it was a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I used the classic happy planner to keep. I just jot things down that happened that day and use currently the part of the journal more. Yes, Stacy, I used to use my happy planner. I just couldn't keep up with it. I actually need to go back and post date everything and like backdate plan like crazy, because I got so behind with it. And I love that planner so much. I used to have so much. I love that planner and that memory planner. And the months that I do have, I absolutely adore. Absolutely. Ooh, throwing some adhesive around. I absolutely adore. I just, when I wouldn't have like 2 or 3 days, which I've been obviously much more conscientious, much more aware, whatever you want to call it, of trying to take pictures, especially during this time of like this craziness. I'm trying to document it pretty decently, even if we don't have that many things to be doing. But the days that we do a lot of things, like this day where it was nice and we go on walks, I do try and document as much as my kids allow me to, because they're not always fans of me taking pictures, especially since I've been taking pictures of them their whole life with, I pretty much probably have almost every day of their life captured almost. I mean, I wouldn't say every day. Like, I know that makes me sound crazy. But I have been doing a day in a life, or, I have been doing the project life, ever since my second one. So, okay. So probably not my first one. My first one, he was like when phones didn't exist with good cameras and all that kind of stuff. But my second one, I probably have a ton of Canon's life preserved in pictures if I can find them, along with professional pictures, obviously, because I'm a photographer. I try as hard as I can to get them outside. I actually need to do that here soon when everything starts blooming and all that kind of stuff. Because I've been doing Project Life. I went from like Project Life. I went from scrapbooking to Project Life to then my Happy Planner Memory Keeper, all of that. So I have done so much that I do. I have a ton of their life in pictures and all that kind of stuff, which I think is amazing because I know I don't have that much of my own life. So okay, so yep, so we continued to, they played a game of, that has been like their thing, has been horse and everything else. So they played a game of horse, and then that night we came in and did a game of Jesters. This was our first night doing Jesters. They loved that. I'm gonna chop off a few more of their things. So Stacy, if you post like your memory planner on Instagram or anything, definitely leave your handle in the comments. And I love checking out memory planners. Like, everybody is so unique with all of their memory keeping. That is like one of my favorite things to do, is follow people that do memory keeping. So definitely leave that in the comments and I will check that out. Oops, I did that wrong. Which, nothing is wrong. Let's just remind ourselves. Nothing is wrong. I just didn't do it the way I wanted to do it. That's all. So now we just change it. Okay. So anyways, we ended up having a pretty decent storm that night come through. It wasn't quite as bad as they were saying it was going to be, but definitely dumped some rain on us. That was how I had it right. Yep. So I will do that. Like, a lot of the times, because everybody asks me like, oh my gosh, how do you have so many pictures? How do you have something to say every single day? All that kind of stuff. Well, you just seen where I didn't. I skipped a day. Literally, it's not a big deal if you skip a day. Or 3. And that's why I do love this type of planning, is because honestly, when you are looking at something in the future, we're never going to notice that I skipped a day. Like, you're never going to notice that. Like, but I felt like in my memory planner, my Happy Planner, you definitely notice when I had like a 3-day gap where I didn't have any pictures. That, or you notice we had a lot of freaking baseball this week. And it would be like a baseball picture, a baseball picture, a baseball picture, a baseball picture, which is fine. That is our life. But I feel like this kind of just breaks it up a little bit. It gives me a little bit more creativity per se, and all that kind of stuff too. Oh, this is one thing I did want to add in. So actually I will show you this. So my kids, teacher came by and gave him a bunch of books and treats because we just really had nothing for my 7-year-old. And I thought that was really sweet. I wanted to put this in here. So I keep little things like this. I'll go back and try and figure out right here. So this is going to go here. And honestly, I just put it in here with some washi. Let me show you guys a day or I put something in here. So something like this, I came back to put in when school was the text message that I had woke up to that morning, telling us that school was not going to be back in. And I just kind of had a card. It was one of Allie Edwards' little notepads. And I just used a little bit of washi and wrote it right in. See, and even this day, I kind of like switched it around and did something different. So I am going to do that for that day. So I'm going to put that in there so that I remember that. And then I also wanted to put in I randomly put in receipts every once in a while. I think that this is a great, like, I think that they're fun to put in here to see like what things cost in the future when my boys are looking through this. I don't know if it will save all that well, to tell you the honest truth. Probably won't. It might get a little like rubbed off somewhat. But they're nice little mementos to like just throw in here. To see what your parents were spending on food, or actually this is really more like the one huge trip I did when the pandemic started. So I wanted to show them like that unfortunately we were having to go out and do this kind of shopping. So, and this was the first. So I will put that there. I want to put that in. So I'm going to put that in a little bit. I got to figure out which way I'm going to put that in there. I should have, there's a couple of different ways I've been looking. Anyways, okay. So perfect. We're moving on because I think we are, yeah, we're almost to an hour and I wanted to stop this at about an hour. So definitely let me know if you have any questions and I will get those all answered up here in the next 5 minutes. And so that we can wrap this up. Thank you guys. I thank you all for sitting with me and just doing this. This was nice instead of just sitting by myself and listening to the television. It was very nice to sit with everybody. So, oh, you know what? Actually, I think this is where my picture stopped anyways. Unfortunately, I think I only have one of the pictures that I need for this day. Yep. This is where my ink ran out of my printer, unfortunately. Anyways, well, then that is the perfect time to stop. So, well, thank you guys so much for being here and like going through all of this. I hope that you guys like something like this. Definitely let me know in the comments if you do. And I'm going to go through and I private Instagram that I'm, oh, you do not have to be a professional. I am not a professional. I post a lot of stuff before the pen, but I should add my, yeah, definitely add your monthly. I will definitely go and follow you. So as soon as I get my phone back, which is what I'm recording on, I'll definitely go back and follow you. I love following people with memory planning, but definitely I would love to see your monthly memory keeping. And I am not no professional. As you can see, look at this. Like, look at this R. That is redunculous. So, but this is how I practice. So a lot of people always ask me like how you practice your lettering and how you you're so good at it and all that kind of stuff. This is exactly how I practice. I just sit here like doing this kind of stuff and practice away. I mean, that April is so bad. I need to white that all out and restart again, but I am not. I will not be that perfectionist. So, well, thank you guys so much again for sitting with me and doing some memory chat with me. I did say I wanted to try and do this within an hour. So we got a few pages done. I probably would have went a little bit faster if I would have gotten my pictures together in the beginning. That was the silly part of me, but we always live and learn. So thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that like button if you want to see more of these. I know that coming up, I'm going to do a live plan with me. But for right now, we don't have like a ton of plans, so it's kind of hard. I have been actually filming every day on how I'm planning. So yeah, so definitely hit that like button. And if you are new here, thank you so much for sitting down with me and memory keeping, and hit that subscribe button so that you can see more of these. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. I don't know how to stop this.